Committed.
Dependable.
Sensible.
Transparent.
Collegial.
Thoughtful.
Focused.
Kind.
Visionary.
Empathetic.
Passionate.
Innovative.
Transformative.
Trustworthy.
Resourceful.
Authentic. He's a proven leader we can all be proud of, and in this 2020 election, he's counting on us to vote Noah Margo for Beverly Hills School Board. And now, let's hear from the candidate himself, Noah Margo.
Hi, I'm Noah Margo. This election marks what would be my third term, or as the writer in me would call it, my third act. Our school district, along with many others, face unprecedented circumstances. We must successfully help guide our students and staff through this once-in-a-century pandemic. We will have to steady ourselves for the potential economic fallout that will ensue. Through all of this, we must also forge ahead with our major schools modernization program. School districts, which have always been about learning, are now also about surviving. But surviving isn't enough. To truly get to our denouement, our successful resolution, we must transform. We must complete our character arc and become a different and better version of ourselves. Transforming education has to come from inside the classroom. It is an opportunity to break away from the industrial age, factory approach to teaching. The workforce is rapidly changing, and it is our responsibility to prepare our children for the new age of professional paths. Renowned education researcher Andreas Schleicher said, "The kinds of things that are easy to test and easy to teach are also the kinds of things that are easy to digitize, automate, and outsource." Accomplishing this transformation will require vision and leadership, with a healthy dose of professional development and support. Before my credits roll, before I take my final bow, I plan on seeing the majority of our modernization program successfully completed. I want to ensure our students are kept healthy and safe, both physically and mentally. And I want our graduates to be unlike any class before them. Not just academically accomplished, but cognizant of tolerance, concerned about the environment, and armed with a creative and forward-thinking approach to problem solving. Overall, I want our Beverly Hills schools to help produce good humans. There are several issues that require experienced leadership right now, as well as in the future. The most pressing issue is our students and staff safe return to school. There are 3 external factors that will determine when this happens: the state of California, the county of Los Angeles, and the collective bargaining agreements with our staff. Fortunately, our latest memorandum of understanding with the teachers union has spelled out a seamless transition back to school as soon as the outside metrics are met. When our students return to campus, our schools must continue to maintain their rigorous level of instruction. At the same time, it is imperative that we introduce themes of tolerance and environmentalism into the curriculum. The goal being to not just graduate academically sound students, but students with empathy toward others and our planet. It is also just as important to ensure that our students and staff have the proper level of emotional support. The entire world is experiencing a once-in-a-lifetime global health crisis, and we need to recognize the fragile mental state this experience will leave a lot of us in. Our teachers and support staff need to be well prepared to assist our students in coping with any issues that may arise from this horrific ordeal. The Measure E and Measure BH modernization programs are moving forward rapidly. The first 2 buildings at Beverly High are expected to open in just a few months at the beginning of 2021. Following that will be the Peters Auditorium and the Performing Arts Wing. El Rodeo is also on schedule for opening in 2022. Plans for the final campus work and athletic building are in their final phase as well. And despite the outlying issues of decommissioning the oil wells and Metro's Purple Line extension, we will successfully complete these projects. Transforming education has been my mission since I was first elected. We have enacted what changes we could through programming and policy, and now to fully transform our district into one where all of our residents see our schools as the best choice for their children, we must leave that cocoon of the familiar, aka teaching to the test, and become a forward-thinking institution of 21st century learning. As Andreas Schleicher also said, the world economy no longer pays you for what you know. Google knows everything. The world economy pays you for what you can do with what you know. We need to inspire our students to become informed, resilient, and well-rounded humans. Graduation from our Beverly Hills Unified School District should not mark the end of our children's educational path. Rather, it should signify the beginning of the true test that is life. I thank you for your support in this vision.
I'm voting for Noah.
I support Noah Margo.
I'm voting for Noah.
We're voting for Noah.
We're voting for Noah.
I'm voting for Noah Margo.
I'm voting for Noah Margo.
I'm voting for Noah Margo.
I'm proudly voting for Noah.
We're voting for Noah.
I'm voting for Noah.
I'm voting for Noah Margo.
To support this vital journey of transforming education, please visit noahmargo2020.com to give your endorsement, volunteer on our campaign, and donate today.